chickens.
Wow.
Oh, this is great.
That's a rooster.
Okay. Don't do the animals.
Wow. Don't they,
There's no corn.
Smooth recovery.
It's too early to plant corn. I know this.
oh, there's lots of
Oh, look at the butterfly.
Oh, wait, they're coming out of the woodwork.
And now they see us coming
So
out.
you should see these things called hugel beds, and they're built on organic matter so that they compost sort of and heat from the bottom. So again, you extend the season and you plant on both sides.
So do all of your students participate in this activity, or is this like an extracurricular?
Today.
But it's a choice. It's a, you know.
Anybody who's taking science does some stuff out here. You can also take a farm class. Every homeroom in the spring does what we call a plant a feast bed. So they have to plan and plant a section for their homeroom, and then when they come back in the fall, if they planned adequately, then they harvest a feast or a snack. Depends on how well they did.
Amanda taking picture of condom.
Yep. Well.
No flip-flops, no sandals, no open shoes, and bring work clothes for tomorrow. We're going to start dressing the beds around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Have a great time when you go home, and I hope you're smarter, because you should be smarter every time you leave here, because smart is what you get, not what you are. Have a good evening. Okay, so, okay, if this is on YouTube, I'm calling your mother.
So how many girls do you see in a week?
We see anywhere between, I'd say, 6 and 10 patients a day on a visit.
And last week she saw 11.
And are these young ladies getting care?
Both them and their children.
Okay, but are they getting care beyond the walls of the school as well? Prenatal care?
Oh, prenatal, yes. You're not doing any prenatal.
We're not doing prenatal. We
Okay.
only do pediatric services.
I got it. Okay.
18 and below. I mean, if it comes to prenatal issues, we refer to their OB. There's also a visiting midwife from Hudson that comes by. Yeah, so.
So they have other resources for that.
And right now we have 2 nurses on staff. So we have a nurse midwife and a nurse, family nurse practitioner. So, but we're trying to cut a deal with this organization to see if we can get some cheaper services and more for our money.
And how many? How many children are in the nursery or in the daycare?
Oh, we have 160 kids registered. From 2 days to 5.
So now, do all of their mothers attend school here as well? Or?
All but 6 of the pre-K who are 3.5 to 5. And 3 of those 6, their moms were in school here and have graduated. So they brought their kids back. Really, my big goal, one of those ones you throw away as you go through menopause or just get old, is that I wanted to keep their kids till 5th grade. So that we start them at birth, keep them to 5th grade, so we know they have the foundation. It also then gives me an opportunity to interact with their parents in a different way because I was their principal. So if their kid is not, doing homework or sleeping in school or things that happen in elementary schools, I call and say, hey, Sandra, what's the problem here? Don't make me come over here.
Along with Henry Ford Health System and American Idol. So Idol gives back. Funded it. It's a mobile medical unit, 3 years of funding, but they stay with you. So Children's Health Fund's been really good about. They're there for the long haul.
That's Paul Simon, right?
Paul Simon and
wow.
A pediatrician or breadwinner. We'll go on inside.
Hi guys. So we have 3 rooms. The back 2 rooms are the ones that we use right now, only because we turned our front room kind of into an office space. Right now we're paper charts, so once we go to electronic medical records, which will hopefully be this December, we'll have a little more more space and we don't have to lug around charts. And right now we have a lot of storage bins that we use underneath to store all of our charts. But you can see basically the rooms are similar to what you'd see in a pediatric office. They're a little smaller, of course, but we have everything that you would need for the kids in case they get hungry. Or in case they come in and upset stomach or something. So
How many kids did you say was?
Somewhere between 6 and 14. Like we saw 10 this morning, and then we have a few every Wednesday. We're at one of two community centers, either this one or Boys and Girls Club, which is Jackie who said hello directly. And when I asked what happened, they said we didn't have a car, we couldn't get to the pharmacy, my mom wasn't able to go. So we met with our pharmacy department, and now we have a program in place where we fax all the scripts we write throughout the day, and at the end of the day, the pharmacy shows up with all the bags of the medications.
Oh wow, so you have to go get it.
Exactly. So and the nice part about it is we can take the medicine out of the bag and actually show the child how to use it, make sure that the technique is down. And the families are really excited about this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really cool project. We started it about a year ago, and we've done hundreds of things.
And you've been with the mobile unit for about 3 months?
Yes.
You said? Okay. So, and it looks like even some folks were coming up that had seen the van before. Is
Actually, one was the director of the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
So that's the other community center that we go to.
that right?
And then it was a neighborhood group called the Cody Rouge Community.
Okay.
And I have been trying to get with them, and it was
Right.
a pastor who came over, he introduced himself, and I got a chance to meet him, so.
Nice.
They came knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yes. That's what I just told him. I was like, I've been trying to get with you guys.
That's awesome.
So do you have as many sites as you can use now at this point? I mean, there's only so many times this can get over and load up and all of that. So
It's been we've been working to find the best sites. Would you say? I mean, we've zeroed in on the sites that have been most successful. Trying to work with Molina Health Plan to identify kids not getting any services in this couple zip codes around here.
Okay.
We found the place. The Catherine Ferguson Academy is perfect because there's so many kids.
Right.
The model of this, the Children's Health Fund they have in New York is to service the homeless shelters, but homeless shelters in New York are like high-rise apartments, so they can pull up, but there'd be hundreds of families in there, so easy. So we've been trying to find, the Coral area, Detroit, where you can come in your neighborhood and there's a lot of kids that are very close by physically, so you get the best bang for the buck. But I think we're zeroing in. We can't be too many places. It can't be too few. We're trying to find the sweet spot. So
prescriptions and so on. And then I arrive, set up, and basically the nurse comes over, and then the girls come when they're told to, and the nurse sits down, goes over the stuff with them, gives their prescriptions or their injections if they need them. Schedules a follow-up, and we see them again the next month.
So funny.
Thank you, everybody.
The mobile health unit is pretty incredible, and also Catherine Ferguson. Just unbelievable how many people that they're servicing and young women, and they said how many children. They said over 200 babies at the school with 300 women. So it's a lot of women that they're helping, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
And
Alissandra.
I mean, in addition, they're just doing a lot of great projects to help get them involved in farming and planting and doing a lot of things to help them with life skills.
Right. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in. So more questions on the way, more information, and we'll go from there.
Yes.
Cool. So we'll say goodbye to Hank for now.
Bye to Hank.
Bye, Hank.
Bye, Hank.